Hi everyone, welcome to our channel The Planner's Way. It's me Nirdesh Khatioda. So on the video related to the project management, I'm going to discuss about the one of the most frequently asked interview question. Have you been the part of the program development? While we develop the program, we need to consider the few things in our answer that the interview want to listen about it. We need to coordinate with our team and develop our program. For that, we need to review some key project documents, business case, or we have the drawing BOK based on the project requirement. We need to understand the scope sequence and deliverables. We need to develop our WBS that should align with the CPS cost breakdown structure. We need to engage our stakeholder and planning workshop need to be conduct so that we are on the same page and the stakeholder are aware over the duration. We need to use the planning technique to define the durations. We need to establish the schedule governance and control process, how we are going to control the schedule. Also, we need to make sure that how you do the assurance reporting or progress measurement for the reporting purpose. So these things need to be addressed in your answer while you develop the baseline program or the program development. I have given you a sample answer. I'll take you through it. I have been actively involved in the program development from my early stage. During early stage, while developing the program, we need the key documents. So that can be the business case, contract document, bill of quantity, drawing, or project execution plan. So we need to understand the full scope, objective, and sequence of work. First, I will use the BOK to understand the quantity and package scope, and BOK is used for the construction program. If it's not construction or someone or different programs, you will not get access to the BOK. You can use other document based on the requirement of the project. And also the business case. Business case, we need to identify the key milestone driver and the key date that is mentioned in the business case, then the cost, how much they are going to spend on the project, and we need to make sure that structure WBS structure for you, so that should be aligned with the CBS for the cost reporting purpose. So you need to coordinate with the cost manager regarding the WBS structure and CBS structure, and in it need to cover all the deliveries and governance requirements should be captured on it. So how you are going to make sure that your deliveries are correct, which governance process you are required, because if you want to go from stage 1 to stage 2 or stage 3, or you want RIBA 2, so we need to go to the governance process, so that should be mentioned on the program. So after you develop some programs, you need to facilitate a workshop where you invite your key stakeholder, project manager, expert of the team, to make sure that your sequence interface assumptions are correct. Also, during the planning workshop, the expert will use their past knowledge for the to establish a realistic duration for the program. So they will use worst case scenario or best case scenario duration to establish, to give a realistic duration for the program, and that technique is called Monte Carlo analysis. And also we need to make sure that we have some time risk allowance for the risks in the program. In the early stage we are unsure about the time risk allowance, so for that time we can put a ball amount of time risk allowance for the program that should be accepted with your team member. Also, during the early phase, we can develop schedule management plan where we'll define the activities coding for the program, how you are going to make the progress in measurement. Also, the reporting requirement, how you are going to report to the client, and the assurance process, what assurance process you will put in the program for effective monitoring and controlling. So these things I will do while I will be involved in the program development phase. And why this answer work for me is because I have demonstrated from the concept to the control. So in involvement, I have involved my team for the development of the program. I have also demonstrated my technical foundation like CBS, WBS, bill of quantity risk analysis for the program development. I also develop workshop and stakeholder alignment so that we are on the same page, and we make sure that assurance are also for the duration are realistic for the program, and also the assurance process, risk based duration and governance process for the program, which I have included on during the planning meeting. So I have mentioned in my answer. And also the client side mindset, like how they want their assurance process reporting process in, and how they want the reporting, or they want the weekly reporting or monthly reporting. So such things should be mentioned in the schedule management plan, so which I provided in my answer. So because of this all the things, my answer looks perfect. Thank you for watching this video. On the next video we have come with the series third of P6 training video. So Do not forget to like, share, subscribe for more insight on the planner's way. If you think there are some more interview questions which I have not covered, there are lots of questions that may cover in the interview, but mostly these questions were asked in the interview. If you want the answer of any interview questions which I have missed, please feel free to comment on it in the comment section. Thank you for watching today. Have a good day. Bye.